Greetings, friends. City Manager Wilson Hooper here with a preview of next Monday's City Council agenda. The meeting will kick off with Council's regular public comment period, where members of the public are invited to sign up and speak for 3 minutes on a topic of their choosing. After that, Council will hold an official public hearing on proposed revisions to Chapter 34 of the Brevard Code of Ordinances. This is the chapter that governs development in the floodplain. The proposed changes will align Brevard's ordinance more closely with the FEMA model ordinance, which is the model communities must follow in order to participate in the National Flood Insurance Program and related community rating system. Insurance companies consider participation in these programs when they're setting their rates, with participating communities typically receiving lower rates. The proposed changes have mostly to do with how Brevard enforces the ordinance. After the public hearing, Council will be asked to take a number of ministerial actions. First, they'll be asked to adopt a recommendation from the Public Safety Committee to replace double bollards along the Railroad Avenue Greenway with single bollards. They'll be asked to grant a series of property tax refunds, and they'll be asked to close out the Whitmire Street Waterline Replacement Capital Project. Next, Council will take up the matters discussed at the public hearing at their previous meeting on October the 16th. First, Downtown Development Overlay District. Staff will ask Council to punt this item back to either the Planning Board or to staff in order to correct a procedural error that was discovered after the public hearing. State law closely dictates how planning matters like this are supposed to move their way through the process, and staff and Planning Board missed a step. Depending on which direction Council takes, this item may be subject to additional public engagement and a second public hearing. As a reminder, a Downtown Development Overlay District is a defined geography where new buildings must, among other things, be built close to the street in order to create a downtown-like atmosphere. Next, Council will be asked to consider changes to chapters of the Unified Development Ordinance that deal with off-street parking. The purpose of these changes is to right-size parking requirements depending on land use and update design standards for new parking lots. The most notable proposed change is a switch to a tiered model, where parking requirements will vary depending on zoning district. General residential and general industrial districts will have required minimums, but no maximums. Residential mixed use, neighborhood mixed use, and institutional campus will continue to have both required minimums and maximums they cannot exceed, but downtown mixed use and corridor mixed use are proposed to have maximums they cannot exceed, but no minimums. This lets the business decide how many parking spaces they think they need to accommodate their customers. It lets the market, rather than the government, dictate parking supply. The full agenda packet and all supporting material is available at the link below. The meetings are open to the public and streamed on YouTube. Hope to see you Monday evening.